In 2024, veteran wide receiver Terry McLaurin had a big season with rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels. Veteran wide receiver Courtland Sutton had a big season with rookie quarterback Bo Nix. And now in 2025, following the same path, is veteran wide receiver Calvin Ridley to have a big season with rookie quarterback Cam Ward. Calvin Ridley returned to football in 2023 after playing just 5 games in 2021 before a pause in his career for reasons you can probably Google. That season, he earned 136 targets. He caught 76 of them for 1,016 receiving yards, scored 8 touchdowns, and averaged 13.5 fantasy points per game. The next season, Ridley would shift from Trevor Lawrence to primarily Will Levis in 2024 with the Titans, where he earned 120 targets. He caught 64 of them for 1,017 receiving yards, scored 4 touchdowns, and averaged 11.7 fantasy points per game. With the first overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Titans selected Cam Ward out of Miami. He threw for 4,313 yards and an FBS leading 39 passing touchdowns in 2024. And if you didn't know, before Brian Callahan was the head coach of the Titans, he was the offensive coordinator for Joe Burrow and the Bengals from 2019 through 2023. We look at Joe Burrow and the Bengals as a high passing volume offense, which Callahan really couldn't implement in 2024, but he can in 2025 with a gunslinger like Ward. The Titans added veteran wide receiver Tyler Lockett this offseason. There's some hope for former first-round wide receiver Treylon Burks, and Chig Okonkwo at the tight end position has shown us some flashes. Tony Pollard and Tyjae Spears are both pass-catching running backs. But it's very, very clear that Calvin Ridley is the alpha through the air on this team. So when we look at who could be this year's Terry McLaurin, or if you want to take a step down and say this year's Courtland Sutton, Calvin Ridley absolutely comes to mind. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. He gets a big quarterback upgrade. The passing volume should increase. And no, keep trade cut is not the end-all be-all. But I think it can show some market value at times. And right now, Calvin Ridley is being valued as the wide receiver 58 in Dynasty. To me, that's an absolute steal. If I'm a contender in my Dynasty Fantasy Football League, I think Calvin Ridley's a great buy low, especially if this is the price. And I think he's going to be a solid redraft target probably in the later rounds. So don't sleep on this connection in 2025.